One of the things I mentioned from a front-on aspect of Kevin's was the mere fact that his arms were running away from his body. The problem with most people is they don't get their body in the right position, and one of the things we've got to look on is basically Kevin's posture from a front-on view. You can see his hands and arms are very close to his body. He's very round-shouldered and tilted over the ball. We've got to posture him slightly different. In an ideal swing, you see this little triangle here. This is your original shaft plane, this is your shoulder plane. In an ideal swing, what actually happens is a club and your hands move up the shaft plane to about a hip height and then elevate to a slightly steeper plane. As you rotate forward, the arms drop back onto this plane, they mirror image this shaft plane. If we swing underneath the plane, what can happen is we can push the ball to the right, we can block it, or we can flip hook it. If we come over the plane this way, we'll either pull the ball or we'll slice it. So let's get Kevin into motion, and you'll agree with me again that his hands and arms really run away and outpace his body. We'll get him into motion now, and you can see the club and the hands moving up the plane rather steeply. Okay, we'll stop it there, and you can see his elbows are tremendously separated. In great golfers, watch how closely the elbows stay together. That is a prerequisite of good ball striking. We'll get him going now. You can see this elbow, this separation here takes place. You can see the hands and arms get very, very long and loose. And you can see now, you see this, the club works up this initial plane, worked up steeply, and now guess what? It's coming down extremely steeply, and you'll see his club head right here coming over the plane. Now when you watch Kevin, you'll see that he actually plays either pulls to the left or little slices. Very seldom does he hook it unless he gets really overactive with his right hand. When we get back into there's impact, now one of the things, I'm going to get rid of this little triangle. By the way, this is called my corridor of success. If you swing in this corridor, you're going to hit the ball pretty well. Inside it or outside it, you're going to struggle. But I'm going to get rid of this triangle now, and we're going to have a look at his body. One of the things I want you to take notice if you ever get Golf Magazine is have a look at the posture of a great player's body. You'll always see two cheeks of their backside. When I teach young people, I always ask them, how many cheeks do I see? And quite often they'll say, well, only one. And I always tell them, if you've got three, I want to see them. So that's the most important thing. Get your body in the right place. We'll continue on, and you can see that club moving very hard left. He finishes very high. You see this chicken wing out here, indicative of a very hands and arms player. The most important thing in golf, get the arms out of the swing, get your body and your arms working together, and you'll hit the ball much more crisply.